Namaste, this is Suprita. I am here to tell you about Chaturashrama. So, now what is Chaturashrama? It is an ashram in Hinduism which are separated into four. The four ashramas are Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasa. Four ashramas of Vedic life was based on individuals known as Dharma and Karma. The goal of each stage or ashram was to fulfill the ideas on which these stages were divided. The stages of ashram life imply that an individual takes shelter in all four stages of life depending on his age. So now let us see one by one what it is. So first one is brahmacharya. Maintaining brahmacharya, strict abstinence, engaged oneself in acquiring knowledge, discipline, etiquette, and morality as a student, which would be useful in the upcoming life of one's grihasthashram. Brahmacharya is a period of formal education lasting until around age 25, during which the student leaves home to stay with a guru and attain both spiritual and practical knowledge. During this period, he is called a brahmachari as he prepares for his future profession as well as for his family and social and religious life ahead. Next is Grihastha, that is householder. After successful completion of study, duly certified by the Guru, enter into the household world life stage, earning wealth, and leads a consummating married life with the duties of maintaining a home, rearing a family, provide appropriate education and teaching to one's child, and leading a family centric and value based social life. This ashrama lasts until around the age of 50. According to the Manusmriti, when a person's skin wrinkles and his hair turns grey, he should leave his home and go out into the forest. However, most Hindus are so much in love with this second ashrama that the Grihastha stage lasts a lifetime. Next comes Vanaprastha. Vanaprastha ashram is like a retired life. So after successfully completion of Grihastha life by rearing children up to their majority, they are ready to enter household life, pass on the batons and lead a life of retired life. Time for indulgence in enjoyment of life with social engagements and community services. The role of a third ashram is to be consulted as elders by the community at large, teaching dharma to those who visit. Nowadays, they no wonder this third ashrama is now nearly obsolete. And last comes sannyasa. When a person gets satiated of life and has to decide himself when to shun the materialistic world and accept a life of sannyasi, an order of commitment of a spiritual life, seeking God and moksha. When he dies, the funeral ceremonies, that is preta karma, are performed by his hair. So, the ashrama system is a facet of Hindu culture with the objective of realizing four purusharthas like dharma, learning of scriptures, artha, earning as per tenets of dharma. Then comes kama, enjoyment within the ambit of morality. In the last, moksha, realization of truth through meditation and penance. So, this is all about Chaturashrama. And now, in this stage, that in the modern period, so let us see how can you adopt these ashrama dharmas in modern world. So as usual, like first comes brahmacharya. As a student, study and acquire some degree, skill or expertise in some field that is in harmony with your inner disposition. Then comes grihastha as a householder, marry, rear children, perform your responsibilities towards your parents, wife, children, relations, friends, organization, society, and world in general. So treat all life as sacred and be philanthropic. The next comes Vanaprastha as a retiree. Evaluate and review what you have done so far in your brahmacharya and grihastha. Have you completed your obligatory duties towards your family and relations? Check that. Are you in a position to slow down, to withdraw, and spend some more time in mentally satisfying and spiritually uplifting tasks? Remember, Vanaprastha is not an escape, but a kind of obligatory retirement for a higher cause. The last comes sannyasa, the last phase. This is the phase of complete withdrawal. You have seen it all. You have enjoyed your life as if in a film and draw into yourself your attention and your thoughts. It is time to wake up the God in you. So this is all about Vedic period and modern world Chaturashramas where we need to follow them. So hope you have understood and let's meet in the next video with a different topic. Until then, namaste.